Happy Wednesday, everybody. I hope everyone had a fantastic Tuesday. I hope you're all having a great Wednesday so far today. Blarg, Matt, Panda, Sandman, Tom, FLCLK, how's it going? Relk, good to see you. Hope you're all doing well. If I missed you, good morning, and happy Wednesday. Lady of the Wood,
I would like to see the baby.
Is this a baby? Look at this.
Aw. Bob, what's going on? So we're going to jump back into Stardew today. FYI, it will be a shorter stream, so I'm not going to chit-chat for very long. I'm going to jump right in. Wifeboat got called in for shift last night, so I have to take daughter to her stuff today. So I'll be wrapping up at about the 3-hour mark. And then I keep going back and forth on whether I'm going to start Dave the Diver on Friday. I think I want to give Dave the Diver more time, so I might just wait until after summer and start Dave the Diver in September, so that we can give it a couple weeks of more focused gameplay instead of bouncing around and just playing it for a little bit here and there. So and also it's only summer of year one, and we're halfway through July, so I need to play. if I genuinely want to be able to 100% Stardew by the end of summer, I need to get a move on. That's what I'm known for. Focused gameplay. Yeah. Do I get distracted? No. Not me. Couldn't be. By the way, I posted in Discord, thanks to the generosity of the community, I have my brand new keyboard. I don't know if I can get it into camera. Oh, I can. Here we are. Here it is. Fancy. It has a couple green keys, but it's very nice. And it has an incredible tactile sound. So, it's very nice. So thank you all so much for helping me grab that. It's a Newfie Halo 96 with brown keys. Comes with pre-installed dampers. It's very nice, very tactile. The spacebar in particular is very nice. It's quite nice. Going from a kind of broken, dying PCB on a 12-year-old keyboard to this has been a night and day difference. So it's quite nice. So let's get into it. Let's jump back into the Chronicles of Jaundice Joe. Day 1 of summer. We gotta buy a lot of crops. Like a whole lot of crops. A whole lot of crops. The sound is what makes it. It's not just the sound, it's just the feel is very nice. Anyway. Cloudy with gust of wind today. Oh no, it's day 1 of fall. I'm sorry, not summer. We just finished summer. It's day 1 of fall, which is a very important season. We should be able to finish the fishing bundles. We should be able to do a lot of stuff. So first thing we got to do is like clean up our farm a little bit, and then go grab seeds from Pierre. Get rid of all this leftover stuff. Say hi to our animals. Yeah, I was looking at Keycrons, but then I had a friend who had gotten a Newfie one and really liked the way it felt, and I really like the way this one feels, so quite happy with it. We still have corn here. Let's see. See, how's it going? You're here for focused gameplay. That's a lie. On sale for $50. Nice. This one was, I got it on sale for $120, I think. Oh, I don't have my milk jug. Alright, we gotta go do that. Our duck is grown up, so that's a positive. Ooh! We can start making duck mayo. Oh, should I hatch another duck, though? Because I don't need duck mayo for the artisan bundle, right? I'm waiting on the pomegranate to finish. The ergo docks with cherry browns. Yeah, also really nice. I think we'll hatch another duck. Why not? Why can't you write notes on people on Twitch like you can on Discord? What do you mean, see? Like, to keep track of people's name changes? You can change how their name displays for you locally. If that's what you mean. And then there's also mod notes. Let me go grab my milk pail. And we'll go get some milk. You can change someone's name locally. Yeah. So people who come in, so for instance, Randoneering, after it says Randoneering and then in parentheses it says Blarg. So I can keep track of whom is who. Mod notes is a thing. Yeah, which will, if you share... Ma'am, why are you yelling at me? Why are you yelling at me? It's far too early for this, girl. Honey. 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 Ma'am. Yeah, I don't need any more milk. I finished that. Okay. Get cheese going. Ma'am! You want to start early? You want to start early? I'm going to go get your sister. I'm going to go get your sister. Where's your sister? Did you just come up here and burp in my face? Did that taste good? Did you have a little something revisited? Since you threw up on my feet in the kitchen this morning? Okay. Allie Beth, how's it going? Alright, let's go. Yeah, I called your sister. You're in trouble now. Mm-hmm. Okay. Way back in the day of Red versus Blue, I still want to make a, I want to make a gnome barbarian whose name is Caboose. And play him like Caboose. An excellent mod who keeps track of all the things. Yeah. Obviously, see. Right. Please end record it. Hang on. Mod options. Where's the Ellie's barn animals? Ellie's coop animals. Duck. Needs to be solid cream. I don't know if that's going to work immediately. No. Probably next time we reload the duck. Because it looks too much like the chicken. Okay. Grab some jelly. And get more jelly going. Alright, 181. Okay. Let's loop this way and we'll go see Pierre. So, I created that character a long time ago, Blarg. The character is a gnome barbarian and uses a big arm bone from Sheila, their former lover, who was a Cyclops. And it's their forearm. And calls the club, the Great Club, essentially, LB, because you're hitting people with Sheila's elbow. So then spec'd into there's the one of the more recent UAs was the Runic Warrior, where you can enlarge yourself using runes that you place on things. So the elbow had some runes on it that allowed Caboose to enlarge when raging. Really fun character. Mort, how's it going? You only drink the blood of your enemies? That's fair. And margaritas. Straight from the can. The loot goblin? But they hate looting and don't understand why everyone assumes that they love it. That's fantastic. Hi, Abigail. Fall's here. I was getting so tired of summer. I love this fall outfit for Abigail. That's really great. I have some pumpkins at home. Some pumpkin seeds at home. Let me grab one more because I think I have 9 pumpkin seeds at home. Eggplant, we need bok choy, yams. We're gonna get cranberry. I need amaranth. We'll grab some grapes. I'm gonna need fairy rose. We're gonna need to buy the wheat flour. There's 0 chance I can actually get the wheat flour without it. Oh, we need that eggplant. Absolutely. Okay, and then cranberry seeds. I can only get 46. 47. Darby, how's it going? Nobody needs amaranth. Guru, good to see you as well. Why is the bot... Wait, why is the bot talking as me again? Stupid bot. That's too many cranberry seeds? Sounds like a skill issue. Your face is too many cranberry seeds? Hi, Paint. It's lovely to see you. As always, a delight entering the chat. Let's move this over yonder. No, wait. Let's move you down here. Put you there. I'm gonna move this one. I don't really care if the corn gets murdered by crows. Okay, let me grab the pumpkin seeds. Thank you for recognizing my true form. You're welcome. Zeno. Zeno, 37 months. Fun fact, koi fish travel in packs of 4. If attacked, koi A, B, and C will scatter, leaving behind D koi. Anyway, Zeno, thank you so much for 37 months. That is almost a year. Almost. Not quite, but almost. An year. Why did I only get 4 bok choy? The weird decision. Okay, then we just got the cranberries. Cranberry away! Temtem up, but cranberries. Not much of a hipster, am I? No. I'm a terrible hipster. A horrific hipster, if you will. I knew about bok choy before it was cool. Bro, do you even bok choy? How many do I have left? 12? Put you down there. Oops. And a random assortment of seeds. Just disconnecting Firebot, sign out and sign back in on the bot account, then reconnect and it'll be fine? No. I'd really rather not. These are quality. These are regular line. So can I upgrade? Gold bar and refined quartz. Do I have gold bars? I do. So we'll grab 2 of those. We'll grab some refined quartz. We'll grab this guy. And we'll do some upgrades. Boom, boom. Hi, Hugs. Why doesn't Firebomb just work, right? Right? Better rods. Listen, I'm not saying that's why I installed the mod, but I'm also not saying that. It does do the whole row. Awesome. Awesome. Hi. Hey, why are you doing that? Sounds like a them problem, but whatever. You're having a heck of a time getting out of bed? Paint, get up. Kimby, good morning. Kraken, good morning as well. I did see the picture of Ivy. Very cute. Quite cute. Ma'am, what is your problem today? Ma'am, you need to calm down. It's no. Ma'am, inappropriate. You heard me. You're being inappropriate. Rise, chicken. I saw a video, I think it was on TikTok. Probably on TikTok. Soupy, how's it going? I saw a video that was this woman picked up one of her chickens and it screamed. It screamed like a dying woman. It was really hilarious. Just a baby. Shank River. Tiger trout is now until 7 o'clock. All right, let's go see. Let's see if we can catch one in 20 minutes. Unlikely. Groove, how's it going? That was Wife Boat. Holiday weekend? Oh, nice. That'll be very nice. Apologies for the foul language. I live with a foul-mouthed sailor. Don't you apologize for wife boat? I mean, it's like half of what I do. May you ask a little question? You may. She is a delight, yes. You too can be a delight. Exclamation point merch. The sleeve tat? Sure. Ooh. Zorlda, hello. I have many, like, it's a collection of a lot of years of different tattoos. So, I have my little heart emote is right there, nestled in. And I have my logo on my wrist. It's a collection. It wasn't really planned that way. And I have a new one on this arm. Yeah. Cool. Terrible uterus day? I'm sorry, Zell. Total sellout. I mean, what do you want from me? I'm a simple man. I only have 100 gold. The ultimate sellout emote tattoo. Yeah. You suckers just subscribe for the hard emote. I went all out. None of them are capybaras or red pandas. I could do a red panda tattoo. Maybe a capybara with a couple daggers. That's what he said. Sexy Clint next. Man, do you imagine? Way too many ideas. I always recommend getting the small one first, and then see how you feel about it. Dad mode for Bob. Parenting heat check. Snapchat for almost 13-year-olds. No. We've had this conversation with mine. No. 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 That's a slippery slope. That's not even a slippery slope. That's an icy cliff. No. Anything that has the inclination to automatically put filters and things like that when you're taking pictures, like beauty filters and things like that, that is just body dysmorphia waiting to happen, and I want her to avoid that for as long as possible. So no. No. Everyone has it. I don't care. Yeah, that's a hard stop for me. And we've had that conversation a lot, Bob. I'm sure you have too. And of course, obviously, we're ruining their lives. So, you know, it is understandable that they're upset about it. Because we are ruining their lives in every way. Foragers bundle. We need 50 blackberries. We can do, as long as we save it. That's for sure. Yeah. Like, even if you are... It's so sinister and subconscious. Even if you are confident in who you are and how you look, like it's not the ones that like slather makeup on or like make you look like a Kardashian. It's not those. It's the ones that are slight. It's the subtle ones that slowly eat away at your ability to look at your face normally. It's the worst one for just about everything, yeah. If you get the "you're the worst parent and you're ruining my life," you did the right thing. She's too confident and it's gonna bite her one day. Today is not that day though, Bob. Today is not that day. Okay. It's Tuesday. Who can't take pictures without a filter because they have totally normal wrinkles? Yeah. And that's because of the subtle ones. The ones that just very subtly smooth you out. And you know what's really upsetting is like with Android, and I'm sure iPhone and Apple do it too. It will do it when you're just taking pictures. It will automatically turn on like portrait mode when it detects that you're taking a selfie. And that has skin smoothing. That has all the little subtle tweaks that you don't really notice at first. And it's terrible. Seahorse, how's it going? Drag is not a crime, is what it says. A diamante. We need a diamante for the sturgeons. I think I have some, yeah, okay. I knew I had saved some, so then let's grab 2 more sturgeons. You're 40, you have wrinkles and sunspots. It's normal, yes. What horror does that entail? If you do exclamation point sub goal, Soupy, you can see an example of one. One of them is linked. By the way, if you do fish ponds, one of the ways to accelerate it is if you continue to catch that type of fish and keep them on hand, and then as soon as you complete the quest, you fill it back up to the maximum amount, and then that will cut the timer for the next quest and the next expansion down by a ton. That's gonna haunt your nightmares. I mean, it's not one of the more tame ones, but there are ones that are way worse. You're so indoctrinated as a child, you didn't even notice that the shirt didn't say dare, right? Just call me the Crypt Keeper. And I taught you something about fishing. You're welcome. Welcome to my life. I want to keep this so when we get a seed maker, I could turn it in and complete the rare crops bundle, but I'll... Oh! It's 24 days. Okay. We're good. We're good. I almost forgot to plant this. That, children, would have been bad. Alright. We're good. We're good. You come over here. No. There we go. Okay. Let's go get some fish. We need the one from the river. And then the other one I think we need when it's raining, so. Yeah, we have, the bundles are randomized, and we got kind of, I think we might have gotten among the worst case scenario for bundles. It's not a great, we didn't really get some of the easy ones that you can get. Whoop. We're not in bad shape. At this point, really, it's going to come down to money. Because I'm going to need 10 grand for... I'm going to need 10 grand for the flour. For the home cooks bundle, which is brutal. And then we still need another, like, 40 grand for the vault. Fishing bundle will finish up as soon as we have a rainy day. Foraging bundle. The foragers bundle, or gathering bundle, or whatever it is going to be a little bit of a pain. But as long as I save all the wild plums that I get, and save all the blackberries that I get, and we really go hard on blackberry season, we should be okay. Good be okay. Could always get the mill for flour if needed. Yes, but then I'd have to plant wheat and grow wheat, and then mill the flour. So that's a whole process. And oftentimes it's a lot easier just to get an extra 10 grand, particularly if I'm going to be doing a lot of fishing, which I'm going to be doing. And I'm lazy. That's really the primary motivator. Because I am horrendously lazy. Do you like... You do like it. I knew you would like a mushroom. Because you're a weirdo. Alright, don't like bread. You need to sell wheat for perfection anyway. Yes, that's very true. I think I already sold wheat. I have a couple pieces of wheat in my chest anyway. Fishing like crazy does the trick for money? Imagine fishing in Stardew. Not me. It's our special orders board. I hate that I really like Lewis's fall look. He's very fancy. Bopper. Spreadsheets, like sheets on Google Docs. That's also another way. How much is the iridium rod? 7,500. Moist Acres Farm is... Sorry. Moist Acres. Back in business. All right. They do it on their school Chromebooks, Bob. That's how they also have they also do slides. So the conversation will be slide to slide to slide to slide. Yeah, right over there. I need forage. Abigail. Hi. Dad's really stressed about the store lately. He's been all passive-aggressive, taking it out on me and Mom. I really hate Pierre. It's just... You know what? In fall, it's probably... Like, in summer, it would be moist acres. I feel like in fall, it transitions to damp acres. You know? Something smells earthy. Oh, right. You work on a farm. Damp downs. All sorts of things. Thought you couldn't see what they were doing. Yeah. It's wild how inventive they get. Down in the damps. Hi, Sebastian. Pumpkin spice this, pumpkin spice that. Man, do I get sick of those seasonal fads. Let me catch a fish. What other... Oh, wait, I gotta turn this fish in. That's what I came up here for. Damp undercarriage. With proxies and Google Apps, caught them every time. The overall company monitors 24/7, so they get found out even if the teacher didn't have it pulled up. Yeah. I tried to explain that to my kids. They didn't believe me. River. Boom. Ooh, 30 bait. That's a terrible reward. Okay, so night fishing. We just need to catch a walleye. Which is rainy at night in the river. Oh, walleye's in the mountain lake too? Damp Undercarriage is your Muddy Waters tribute band? Nice. It's a work in pajamas day? Yeah. Isn't that every day? Just one. That's crops. Let's put that in there. We still need a hazelnut and a plum to finish that one off. Usually get up and shower and put on not pajamas. I'm the same way, Paint. Like, sometimes, like, when I get up and move around and go get coffee or something, I'll get a message afterward, like, are you wearing jeans? If I don't get up and shower and move and, like, get dressed, I will just collapse in on myself. It will cycle into my depression, and I will just... nothing will happen. I have to make that transition. I have to, like, push my body to get moving and get dressed, and otherwise it's just... Simeon, how's it going? Never have to put on outside clothes, right? Take care, Soupy. I'm not going to start the quest board yet. It feeds into the loop, yeah. Yep. It just turns into, I'm not doing anything ever again. And I've done that. And I don't like it. So it's a small thing I can do to just kickstart my brain. Set an alarm. Yeah, routines are important. Particularly, like, if you have kids. Kids thrive. They will fight. But they thrive on routine. Establishing a routine is, like, a schedule and a routine with your kids is one of the easiest ways to manage your life when you transition to having kids. Motivation is the lacking factor today. That happens a lot, Paint. Ah! Nuts. Stupid albacore. National Simplicity Day. Aw. It's Mikey's Day. Hi, Mags. Happy Wednesday. Have a good meeting, Mort. Whimsical Whisty. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Like sewing patterns? Yeah. One of the big challenges of adulthood is not always having the structure anymore, being able to keep to it because of too many other responsibilities. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Whimsical whiskey. That's different. That's that's their pseudonym on the weekends. Slide, how's it going? Cannot wait till you have fewer responsibilities. Whoa! Oh, it's a super cucumber. Why do you always sound like an 80-year-old man when you blow your nose? Child. No comment? Setting an alarm for something like that, Paint, reinforces with yourself your desire to do the thing. Trying to create self-accountability. That's a lot of like what I've talked about recently with like establishing a workout routine, and when you're trying to diet and stuff, you have to internalize that stuff and do stuff that's sustainable. And part of things like that being sustainable is forming habits and maintaining those habits through scheduling and basically self-motivation. Stop dad moding me? I didn't even pay for it. No. I will not. Dad mode for Pernt. See? Thank you, Zeno. One moment. I'm fishing. Paint. Listen. There are people in this world that care about you. I don't know where they are, but they're somewhere. Don't you get earnest on me. I'm trying to balance. It's a fine line, Paint. Listen. Set an alarm. Take an hour on lunch. Have a snack. Take a shower. You don't have to put on, like, a full outfit. But change your clothes. And just breathe. Alright? I've been capsized. Zelda, that's mean. No, how's it going? Recently downloaded the Finch app, which sends reminders for tasks, and you take care of a cute bird while you're at it. Ooh. Save your life with having 2 jobs and a toddler. Well then, that sounds like a cool app. Bishop, how's it going? Here's what we're gonna do. We're all gonna stare at Paint until she gets up and gets moving. Ready? Go. We're waiting. Are you moving yet? I can do this all day long.
I should go.
All day. All day. Do you know that I am undefeated in staring contests? It's because I'm a dad. Apparently the meeting organizer went on vacation and forgot to cancel the meeting. What a jerk. What a terrible thing to do. Coming into stream to flaming tug eyes. Yeah, and? What's different from normal patch? That's his branding, yeah. It's like flaming hot Cheetos, but with no soul. Is this the Ever Given show? That's a niche joke, Mort. The timing for that joke was 2 years ago. But still solid. Alright. Sell. Anyway. Hey, level 10 fishing. What? There is nothing on in this video that isn't family friendly. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, you know what's slightly irritating? So, for my old keyboard, I made a maple wrist rest, right? And it is 3/4 of an inch narrower than my new keyboard. Which is fine, I can center it, and then there's only like, you know, like half a pinky's width on either side, but it just bothers me. And I don't have all my woodshop stuff is in storage, and I can't cut a new one. So it's gonna just irritate me forever now. Oh, I could make... I wonder if I could get some foam and make like an insert for it. Would walk past your computer and move it every time. Listen. Scuzzy, how's it going? Sometimes I really hate that Fitbit reminds you that you didn't sleep enough. We know, Fitbit. First world problems, yeah. I could have ordered a matching wrist rest, but I was like, nah, it's the same form factor as my old keyboard. It'll be fine. Do the Lord's work? Don't encourage her. A Maki roll. I already know how to do that. Alright, so it's gonna thunder and lightning tomorrow. I should probably make a lightning rod. Crow. Amaranth. Yeah. It's already planted. Way ahead of you, champ. Chicken and duck. Shave your keyboard down to match the wrist rest. That's also a possibility. It is going to rain tomorrow, so let me get some hay out. 2 microfiber car drying mitts as wrist rest. Honestly, I could imagine that probably works pretty well. Duck mayo. Destroy your brand new keyboard. Listen, shave your pinkies down. See, Huberto, that's the best idea I've heard yet. I'm gonna fish. I need to find forage, and we'll fish. I want to make another chest. Nope, not that. That. We'll put the chest down here. And then I'll move this over here to this guy. That's going to be cheese and mayo. Then we'll just load that stuff in and let Automate do its job. Okay. Ergo docks with the matching palm rest. It's nice. Yeah, now I kind of wish I had gotten the matching wrist rest. But hindsight. Ordering and shipping just the wrist rest at this point would be too expensive. There's still time. It'd be too expensive. The wrist rest by itself is like $20. And then shipping from China. And it would be it'd be another 3.5 weeks to get here. Yes, yes, cow's delight. Just buy another keyboard, easy peasy. Yeah. Hi, Linus. Most people don't like a wild man. Oh, I wonder if I can do the necklace quest with that changed. I should be able to, right? That would be unfortunate if I couldn't. Alright, this should finish the fall foraging bundle. Jeez. Me word good. Me word good. We'll do some fishing. Down to the park and just start picking up loads of rocks. I mean, probably. Fall seeds. Ooh, we could use those to make some tea. Or I could just sell them because I need cash more than anything else at the moment. Because these will sell for $13.50. Five years later, you're still getting their security notifications even after emailing their head of security. God. I had a place back, this was in like 2000, like the year 2000. I had a place ask me to look at their network security, and their admin password was the CEO's last name, which was a 4-letter name. And they didn't see a problem with that. They were like, no, someone would have to get into the server room for that to do anything. So that's never going to happen. So it's fine. Okay. Was it Musk? Is that better or worse than password? Worse. Sandman, because it's only 4 letters. So that is a... At this point, a sub-half-second brute force hack. At this point. You still have full access. That's wild. Like, the first thing I'd do would just be to change everything to ensure no one else had access. That's wild. The password is secret. Jeez. Secrets. Ugh. It's lazy and bad security, yeah. Like, I've tried to explain to to boomers, the best way to increase their password security is by not increasing complexity, but increasing length, and doing like the XKCD example of picking 3 random words and putting them together and using that as a password, because length trumps complexity all day, every day. But getting that through to a point where they comprehend it doesn't work. Tug loves fire, exactly. Or use a password manager. That's the other thing. Like, then you only gotta remember one. Girth greater than complexity, yeah. Size literally matters. Only as secure as the physical machine it sits on, yes. So I would recommend, like, if you're really concerned about an online password service being compromised, there are open source local only options. KeePass, KEE Pass is one of them. It's open source. It runs locally. You can run it on a USB stick. You don't even have to have it installed on the machine. If you're really concerned about that. I use 1Password. There's also Bitwarden. There's a bunch of different really decent ones that are all based on the same like open source backend. Yes, Sunder, 100%. KeePass is not particularly... If you are not fairly tech savvy, KeePass can be a little overwhelming. It is not particularly end-user friendly. Things like 1Password, Bitwarden, and stuff have a very friendly and easy-to-use UI. Really good apps and all that stuff. The biggest thing with security, this goes for like your Wi-Fi, it goes for your passwords, it goes for all of that. Nothing is going to be 100% secure. Nothing. The only thing that you can do, the thing that you should focus on the most, is making it more time-consuming and irritating for someone to go after your stuff than going after an easier target, because they're not going to waste their time if there's an easier target of equal value. That's all. Only local? Yeah, that's totally fair, Mort. Mm-hmm. Ooh, I could have used that gold ore a while ago. Alright, that's my last piece of bait, and I'm completely out of energy. Let's head back. Boom. Yeah, you don't have to outrun the bear. You just have to run faster than the person next to you. Yeah, Bitwarden's good. Is one of the ones I mentioned. I use 1Password, which is essentially the same product as Bitwarden. But had a better... I got a family plan for cheap. It is, like, the UI is literally identical. My password manager is Notepad. You know, it is genuinely getting to the point where, if you have good physical security, keeping your passwords on a post-it might be secure. Ma'am, what is with you today? Why are you yelling at me? Open, yeah, they're all based on the same open source background. So I'm gonna sell those because I need cash. Cash, money. Let's take that out, take that out. Take those out. You have a password book in your desk drawer. It's so annoying to have to reference, but it does feel nice and safe. As long as you have good physical security, and the passwords that you use are long and complex enough, it's genuinely getting to the point where that's fairly secure. You already used Bitwarden by random chance. Let me put this stuff away. It is really early in the day, and I am completely tanked. Let me grab some mushrooms. All these things that make it harder to log in. Yeah. Lifeboat's kind of the same way, but... Sell duck mayo. Let's go fish the river until the day is out. Boom, 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 do. Bloop. Should be able to get a couple more fish. We're getting 50% increased sale value on our fish now. So hopefully we'll make a decent amount of money overnight tonight. We're getting back up to decent cash. Once our crops start coming in, we'll be good. The pomegranate tree should be done like halfway through the month. It's good, Blarg. I've stopped really checking Reddit by using that. I've been cleaning up, like, which ones, because I oversubscribed to begin with, and then realized that a lot of that content I just don't want, so. I feel like it's 2008 all over again. All the smart items throughout their houses? Ugh. Yeah. IoT, no. What happened in 2008? Rosie, with Reddit turning into an absolute disaster on the business end. And all of my favorite subreddits going private, rightfully so. I don't want to give Reddit my traffic anymore, so I installed an RSS feed app feeder on my phone. So I use RSS feeds like it's 2008 again. Charlotte, good to see you again. Wouldn't it be nice to be 2008 again? I mean, housing crash would be lovely. I could go for a housing crash right now. That would be spectacular. It's coming. It's... It might not actually be coming for a while. The problem is corporate buyers, essentially. The estimations are that by 2030, 40% of single-family home sales will go to private equity. Which is a massive problem. Because private equity firms realized that the true scarcity is housing. And they don't care that interest rates are 7.5 and rising. Because they're not paying that. Country makes me so mad. Me too. Like, Lifeboat makes good money and we cannot get a house. Like, it's been almost 2 years now. Like, come September 2nd will be 2 years since the flood. September 21st will be 2 years since we listed our house for sale. And we're, what, 24 bidding wars in? Maxo, our old house flooded out with Hurricane Ida. Hit my old area of New Jersey very hard. We got 9 inches of rain in the course of about 2 hours. And we had 4 feet of fast-moving, rushing water on every side of our house. It moved our cars. It ruined my property. We had a creek that used to run through the backside of the property that got redirected and now runs not through the backside of the property. But because of environmental protections, which is fair, you're not allowed to adjust the course and flow of a natural creek. So we literally couldn't do anything about it because it would be against the law. So we had to sell the house. So we did. It's behind me. And then we got so much rain the other day. They got 3 inches of rain in an hour the other day. And all I'm thinking of, like, I was sitting with Lifeboat on the couch. Genuinely. Like, it got to the point, particularly after that storm, where anytime it would start drizzling, I would have panic attacks. I would have to medicate and, like, hide. I would have really bad panic attacks. Like, we were trapped in our house with all of that rushing water. Watching our cars be moved around, watching, like, just everything break apart. And then spending just endless hours trying to rebuild my driveway, fix things up to get it to the point where it can sell. And then the other day with the big storm, Lifeboat and I were sitting on the couch just listening to the sound of the rain, and I genuinely cannot tell you the last time that I sat and listened to the rain and was relaxed by it. It was a revelation. It was so nice to just not be consumed by panic about it. So, while, yeah, I wish we could get a house, there is no part of me that wishes we were still in our old house. Never gonna catch up to local prices. Wound up moving in with your grandma to save on rent and her avoid an expensive nursing home. That's like genuinely, that's the way it is. Like, we have money for a down payment. We have good income. Our credit scores are over 800. Like, we're, like, pre-qualified. We have assurances from lenders. We have a sparkling credit history. We can't get a house. We can't. Yeah, it's that way around here now too, Mort. Like, houses are going up now. Like, a house just went up that was listed and sold towards the end of 2021. It closed in, like, December of 2021. And it's relisted now, like a year and a month later, for $200,000 more. It was on the market for 3 days and it's under contract. That's Madness. Like, that's madness. You could buy a house here as a single person. Yeah. That's... There's always going to be trade-offs. Oh, Grange display. We have the... We're going to do a Grange display full of chubs. So, what percentage was 200k? It was the house initially sold for like 390, and it was back up for 590. 8 houses before you got an accepted offer. A lot were going 50 to 100k over asking. Yeah, Scuzzy, the one we missed the most on, we bid $20,000 over asking. It ended up closing $75,000 over that. Like, ridiculous. Relk, how's it going? Closed in a week, no assessment needed. Bought for 200, sold for 350. Now it's at least 450 2 years later. It's madness. There's no rhyme or reason as to why it's behaving that way. Oh, we got another ancient fruit. Awesome. I forgot the ancient fruit was there. Forgot. Do I have my cheated extra tools yet? No. Not yet. So we can turn that in and complete that bundle. That goes to the museum. Let's go see our animals. And we need forage. I mean, we could wait for berry season. Yeah, right now 2-bedroom houses are going for what 4- and 5-bedroom houses were going for when we first started looking. It's completely incomprehensible. Alright. Let's go this way, see if there's any forage. Then we'll loop around and just do a forage trek. Oh, I haven't checked the mushroom cave. I gotta do that. Still think it's cheating? It's this. I mean, if you play co-op, is that cheating? You know? If anything, you're handicapping yourself a little bit by not actually having that co-op partner. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Alright? I don't need that. I'll hang on to it. I do have a couple grapes, but I don't have anything else. Let's take blueberries out. I'll sell these 30 blueberries. I can't believe you're cheating in this game that you've heavily modded. What's the bottom of your shirt? Drag is not a crime. Is the shirt. Son and his family moved in before Christmas so they could save for a house. They may never leave. Yeah. That's... Yeah. Cyborical, how's it going? Why is there no forage? This is wild. This happens every now and then. I go through like days and days where no forage pops up. We'll go hit the woods in the south. See what's going on there. Rare crops. Done. It's a play on the old Dare shirts. Yeah. Dare to keep kids off drugs. Worst program ever. Okay. So we just need winter forage. Then the fall crops and the pomegranate tree will be done, so that'll be done. Oh, it's raining. Oh, wait. Drugs are really expensive. The walleye after 12. Okay. So we'll go catch that. That'll finish the aquarium. Oh, I mean, the bulletin board is a big problem. Foragers bundle, we gotta wait for blackberry season. I'm trying to find wild plums. Wine, I need a keg. Rabbit's foot, we don't have rabbits yet. I need to upgrade the coop again. That I have to buy. Salmon berries, I don't have enough. I forgot to save. Iridium bar might be a problem. Cactus fruit and amaranth. Amaranth I have planted. I don't know if we're going to get there. We'll see. Drug abuse, resistance, education. Yeah. Take the dare. It was a horrendously misplaced attempt. All it did was, all the DARE program did for itself was educate kids who had no access to that information on what drugs and how to take them. I learned more about illicit drugs from the DARE program than I ever did on the streets. And I live in New Jersey. Like, it was well-intentioned, but completely misexecuted. Which, I mean, basically kind of summarizes most academic attempts put in place by politicians in the United States. Nancy Reagan night? What was that, Bob? I should go talk to the wizard, too. Most government endeavors? Yeah. Yeah. The officer was creepy and weirdly aggressive. So, the other... the other longtime remnant from the DARE program is the number of former school DARE officers who ended up being convicted of abuse crimes. There's that. Gandalf, good to see you again, by the way. I forgot to go to the museum. Alright, it's past 12. We should be able to catch a walleye. Wally. How wholesome she was. Oh, jeez. That was a misstep. Did they forget that Nancy Reagan was a Hollywood starlet? Because, yeah. Local parks dedicated to him? He was like Santa Claus in a cop uniform? Oh, that's nice. There's a number of places where those officers turned out to be the literally worst type of person. Yeet. No, I don't want a catfish. I want a wally. It was wonderful. So many people didn't know. That's great. Those are the moments that people are going to look back with fondness when Twitter finally dies, which is probably going to be pretty soon. Like, it may never completely go away, but it's already done. Sunrise, how's it going? I just really wish it wasn't Threads that put the nail in the coffin. Like, we don't need to give Meta more money and access to our information and all of that, but whatever. Not my monkeys, not my circus. They already have, they don't have mine. I don't use Facebook products. I mean, well, they probably do, but yeah. Anyway. It can never be the true replacement because it's never going to be accessible globally with their current privacy practices. So there's a reason it's US only. Almost all your homies are on Blue Sky. Yeah, I wish I would get access to Blue Sky. I would give Blue Sky a shot, although Jack Dorsey doesn't exactly have a stellar track record when it comes to things. So, yeah. Mastodon, no. No. Blue Sky is going to be decentralized like Mastodon. But Mastodon has the problem that because there's no central authority, you can get stuck into communities that are, like, you can end up being exiled and manipulated. Like, it's basically, if you've ever been a part of, like, a subreddit where a moderator has gone off the rails, Mastodon has that massive problem for it, because they can manipulate and shut down entire communities. Which is a huge issue, and it's going to be a huge issue for Blue Sky as well once as they are planning on taking hands off the centralized control. But yeah. Pick a server run by someone you trust. That never goes wrong. Cyborg. Never ever. Emily, why are you looking like a 45-year-old school teacher? What is... Are you friends with Clint? He's a nice guy if you get to know him. He has trouble making new friends. Because he's a creep. You should know this. Don't try to make Clint happen. It's never going to happen. Don't want to be compartmentalized into one server? Yes. Yeah. I agree. We'll see. It'll be one that you never see coming. And then... yeah, it's cute seasonal outfits is the mod I'm using, Bishop. So everything changes seasonally. Yeah, that is the long-term plan for Blue Sky. Right now, they're running a central authority. But the idea is to decentralize it so that no one has direct control over the entire population to enforce, like, speech and control messaging and stuff. But, yeah. Constantly wearing a ghillie suit. I can't make... So, I used Hive, Clarington, when it first came out, and it was exactly what I was looking for, and it was pretty great. Unfortunately, there were some really bad security issues. Really bad. Real bad. So much so, they had to shut the app down for almost a month in order to correct them. So I stopped using it. How bad? Really bad. What about Threads? No. I have no interest in Facebook products. Will not, have not, and will not use Facebook products. Oh, I can do... Oh no, only one more. Okay. Plus, it's only available in the US. So, yes, it cleared 100 million installs. But that's... It's kind of a misnomer. It's like when a Google app gets really popular, where they're cannibalizing their own user base to generate user numbers for a new app, and then they sunset the old app because the new one is more popular. Like, that's Google's whole MO, is cannibalizing users. So yeah, like, when Hive came out, I was raving about Hive because it was exactly what I wanted. It had, like, the feed like Twitter. It had good pictures like Instagram. Like, it just felt really good. It had a lot of features and look and usability that I really liked. But, yeah. Otter, how's it going? They couldn't deactivate without destroying their Instagram account. Yeah. So now they're trapped there forever. They're basically holding you hostage. It had all the potential. It went, I mean, if you look at it, the first like 3 days where people discovered Hive, it broke 2 million installs, which is outrageous for a small app like that. But just couldn't sustain it. Because if you shut down the app for multiple weeks because you have horrific security issues that essentially prevent it from being used safely, you can't really do anything about it. Otter, thank you so much for that sub. I really appreciate it. Welcome in. Enjoy your emotes. Enjoy your ad-free viewing. Welcome to the party. Oh. Follow people from all kinds of other servers. It takes a little more work, but the quality is significantly higher. So one of the reasons, Sunrise, that Mastodon has not become the next thing is because there is so much friction to usability. Not just friction to join, but friction to usability. And it's very difficult. If you have any level of tech ability, it's very difficult to kind of bring yourself down to the average user who, you know, accidentally types in search terms into their Facebook page. When you have the level of friction that Mastodon has, both in account creation, joining, and then also discovering communities and the usability aspects, it's never going to outgrow its niche appeal. It's finally raining there, Paint. Yeah, Joe Public doesn't want to do the work. Yes. That's why Threads blew up like it did. Because it's a product from a company that people know and already use. It's attached to an account they already have. And it is a UI and usability experience that is completely familiar because it's a clone of another popular product. So the friction to join is incredibly low. You're not stuck on one server's content unless the server doesn't federate at all. It's not Twitter, but you didn't like Twitter. Yeah, that's fair. I support Mastodon's like plan, their decentralization, the limiting of essential authority so that something like what happens with Twitter doesn't happen. I fully support that, but I do not believe it's ever going to outgrow its niche market. It may grow, it may continue to grow, but it's never going to become a mainstream product as it is now. It's continuing to improve. I hope they prove me wrong. That'd be cool. But I don't think they're going to get there. Not until basic IT education becomes mandatory. So here's the other thing, FireEye. And this is very noticeable if you have kids. So like my kids have grown up with apps and iPads and all that stuff, and they are completely unable to troubleshoot basic issues. It's something that like Gen X and millennials we grew up with stuff that never really worked right, and you always kind of had to fiddle and mess with stuff. So you kind of have a baseline level of troubleshooting ability where you can make things work because you always had to blow on the NES cartridge to get it to work, and just basic things like that. For them, if it doesn't work, and it doesn't work if they restart the app, it's broken forever, and they're never using it again. Full stop. And I'm not even joking. Having to start Windows from the DOS console, exactly. They're like old Mac users. Yes. The UI is a train wreck. Yes, I am a UI snob. Take a break. You take a break. I should take a break. I'm ranting. Yeah, that means I need more coffee. It's Friday. We got to go see the traveling merchant. I need to go to the museum. Donate the fossil. There's times we're figuring out just isn't worth the time and effort. Yeah, 100%. Trying to unwin, but my command prompt won't recognize it. Probably in the wrong drive. Wrong directory. CD backslash. Alright. Really quick 2-minute break. Now's a great time to grab a drink, grab a snack, get up and move around if you can. I'll be right back in 2 minutes. See you soon. Look at the view! Watched it anyway and you're sad now? See, that's why I don't want to watch it. Oh! Oh! Oh no! 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 Why is there an abyssal horror chasing? What is that? Defense. 6% sunder when hit. Heal 15% of damage taken over 10 seconds. Wow. And... wait, does it actually look like a wedge of cheese? Where's Blackwall? The Wedge of Destiny. Oh my god, it actually looks like a wedge of cheese. What? Oh man. I can't grow a mustache. I'm not allowed to have... Benny, what are you doing? Benny. 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 No, not Penny. I'm sorry. Hello. It's a Roach crossover episode, right? They had 4 boys. 3 of them were August, 1 of them was June. So... there seems to be a pattern there. There seems to be a timing pattern. I just realized when my father's birthday is. Anyway. Nope. Nope. I'm gonna go. You seem like you're going through some stuff. So I'm gonna, if you'll just excuse, I'm gonna, no? No? We're gonna stay? Great. 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 There's a circle right there. These
Right
circles,
here.
right here. Right there.
here.
Yeah. You just stand right there. Otherwise, you'll get crushed. All right. I got coffee. It's Friday. We gotta water our crops, go check the traveling merchant. It's gonna rain all day tomorrow. And it's a good luck day. Okay. 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 Oh, the bok choy's done already. That's quite fast. Herc, how's it going? I thought it was Wednesday. In-game Friday. Yes, yes. In-game Friday. Not IRL Friday. Alright, we don't need the bok choy for the community center. We just need... we need that to ship one and also cook with it. Mrr. Converting from Australian time and very tired, you have a meeting and you're dreading this Friday. Eee. Isn't it like the middle of the night in Australia right now? Why are you awake? How's it going? Good to see you. Okay. Unmilled rice. I don't need daffodils. Why am I hanging on to daffodils? Let's hang on to the bok choy. I really need to get that. I need the house upgrade. That's going to be the next big thing I need to get. Using mayo. I forgot to put the milk down here. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, let's check the traveling merchant, see what she has. Would be lovely if she has an iridium bar. That would be a load off. Just past midnight. Oh, that's not bad then. Bok choy, wheat, slime, spangle, bug meat, rhubarb. Oh, rare crow. 4 grand though. I can wait on the rare crow. I don't need to. But you love going to the skull mines. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Exclamation point mods. As. Yes. That's better ranching. That puts the heart over animals' heads, so you know who you have interacted with. Which is quite delightful. Alright, we'll clear this. Go grab... we'll hit the museum. We're pretty close to getting level 7 foraging. Which... When do you get the keg? Is the keg foraging or farming? I think it's farming, isn't it? I'm on 3 now, Blarg, and I could maybe go back to 2, but it would be a struggle. Farming? Okay. Is it 9? Level 9 farming, then? Why does the keg take so long to get? That's irritating. Not like I haven't been farming. Mods didn't work? Zunder, fix your bot. Hang on. Ah, crap. My token's expired. That's why. Neat. It's not my fault. Hang on. Okay. That should be re-authed. There it goes. It's working again. And look, it's talking as the bot. Imagine that. Imagine having a functional bot. Madness. Abject madness. How many blackberries do I need? Like 50, right? Yeah. I also need 20 wild plums, and I can't find a single freaking wild plum. It's almost like it was totally my fault. I don't think so. I don't think so. Ooh, ooh. They were hidden behind the tree. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. That explains why the bot was acting silly before. Hi, Sam. Good luck with your
I
kickflip.
would like to see the baby.
She's just the baby. Look at the baby.
To the museum. Do, do. A seashell. Do, 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 do. Lots of blackberries. And plums. Trim your dog's hair yourself recently? It's been a little neglected. She doesn't like clippers. Imagine. Imagine. Hi, Haley. Is that a grass stain on your knee? Sorry, I'm allergic to grass. My face is up here, Haley. Oh. Hi, Willie. That's a great fall outfit. Alright, we got the pan and pan. The pan and pan. Pan. I need forage, y'all. Maybe I shouldn't go around showing my knees, but I got all these... I'm gonna stop there. Family friendly. Imagine being allergic to grass. A lot of people are allergic to grass, Sunrise. Different levels. Like if you roll around in the grass and you get itchy, hey, guess what? That's an allergic reaction. Whose family, though? I mean, not mine, but I assume actual regular families. Me. I'm allergic to grass. Rachel Kitten, how's it going? You'd never get the pan to work? You gotta find glowy bits. Yeah, both of my kids have different levels of grass allergy. Like my daughter will get incredibly itchy if she rolls around in the grass. My son will break out in like a low-level rash. Which makes soccer games a whole lot of fun. The ride home is blissfully quiet with no complaining at all. Can't stay away and then you don't do enough work? I'm sorry, Rachel. One more reason to get rid of lawns. I really want to do like a clover lawn at my next house. Because I don't want to do yard work. I've hit the point where either I'm going to pay somebody to do it, pay my kids to do it, but I just don't want to do it anymore. I don't care. That time in my life is gone. Seasonal allergies are the worst, yeah. Yeah. Let's do... Plant some more trees up here. Never liked it. There's so many better options. Yeah. Don't own a mower anymore? You pay for your lawn work? Yeah. That's the real secret. Brave of you to assume you get a house before the kids are gone and in college. Like, brave of you to assume my kids are ever going to be gone. Brave of you to assume they're ever going to be able to afford to live on their own. Got better during your 20s and now they're back with vengeance? Yeah. That's... What is it, every 7 years? It's like every 7 years your allergies can change. Alright, we got that stuff. Let me put the pan in there. Why do I have carp? Oh, I was saving those for cooking. That's right. Okay. Getting a 0 turn just because. Lives on an acre. He's just extra. That tracks, Paint. They might win the lottery. That would be nice. I'm trying to get them to go to Votech, like, to be an electrician or something. Guess what? Surprise! We hate you a little more now. Boom, 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 boom. Elevator repair. I mean, I saw one from a lady. She's a master tailor. And she said it's a dying industry. And everybody says, like, oh, it's a dying industry. People just buy stuff off the rack now. She's like, she has a 3-year waiting list to get work done by her. It's like, so if you want job security... be a master tailor. Just tailor to the rich and famous, right? Or a master debater. Yeah. That can also work. That reminds me. My kids don't know who Robin Leach is. Which, I realized, like, they have no reason to know who that is. But then it made me realize that I'm really old. Because we were watching Animaniacs. And they did it was a Robin Leach spoof moment. And they didn't get it. I was howling. Yeah, how would they know? That's the point. But, like, still. Like, things like that, suddenly you're like, oh yeah, you just don't ever, you will never know that. Weird. You can make 1K a day being a handyman. Depending. Like, so if you're running your own business, there's a lot There's a lot more that goes into it than that. But show them YouTube vids. Well, like, have you gone back? Has anybody gone back and watched some of those old Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous shows? Because it's weird now. It's like a time capsule. I mean, it was Cribs Bump, but even that is like 25 years old at this point. And Cribs was fake, so. That's not done yet. So that, we'll hang on to those two. Towards $30 million mansions and $50 million New York City penthouses. Oof. How can a reality show be fake? Except the Red Man episode. Yeah. Red Man refused to pretend he lived in a different place. And his house was a normal house. It was lived in. It was great. Let's take that out. And put that over here. I have cave carrots in here. I need 1 eggplant. Or the community center. Oh, did I say hi to my animals? I don't think I did. How the Dallas Starlet is getting on. Unless it's a video of them being eaten, yeah. I mean, listen, I don't want more reality shows. But if they made an ultra wealthy people going on a submersible show, I think the ratings would be pretty good. The Chappelle spoof of Cribs where he was like, what's in this fridge? It's a dinosaur egg. Let's make an omelet. Why would you want to see inside Elon Musk's house? I guarantee that in his bedroom, which he doesn't share with anyone, he still has, like, Baywatch posters up. Like, Yasmin Bleeth and Pamela Anderson Baywatch posters. They're actually good. Deep down. He sleeps in a race car bed. Daddy Musk still comes and tucks him in. Puts an emerald underneath his pillow. Tell him that he's a very, very big, brave, and strong boy. Millhouse Musk. I mean, listen. You joke, but that's... pretty accurate. When is that pomegranate tree going to be done? Beta version of his cat girl robot. An adult-sized race car bed? You'd definitely be tempted. I mean, that's fair. If it makes you happy. We'll make a little bit more cash. That'll put us over 20k. And then we'll get the coop upgrade. A king-size loft bed with a fully built staircase to it. Definitely has a Tesla Roadster as his bed. Glow-in-the-dark stars on his bedroom ceiling. Yes. They're made from gold leaf. Speaking glow-in-the-dark, I saw a TikTok. This lady had a gravel driveway, and she bought glow-in-the-dark rocks and spread them, like mixed them all in with the gravel on the driveway. And that's a pretty great idea. It turned out looking pretty cool. That's a really neat idea. That's just fun. Is that like an environmental issue? What makes them glow? I believe it's chemically stable paint. They're plastic, so I mean, you're still putting plastic on the ground, so there's the whole concept of like plastic is this generation's lead, which is probably accurate. Then there's also benzene, which that's a whole nother conversation. But the secret ingredient is radiation. Bioluminescent lighting, right? Painted a bunch of vases with glow-in-the-dark paint, and they had the vases lined up from the gate to the house door. Oh, that's cool, yeah. Benzene is your Ramstein tribute band. The typical American lawn is also super bad for the environment. Yup. Yup. And the chemicals that they're constantly treated with, super bad for the environment and for pollinators. Almost all native in your yard? Nice. There's a I can't remember the name of the website. There's a website where you can find what wildflowers and plantings are native to your area. As well as like where to buy seeds and stuff to do plantings. To help restore the actual native local ecosystem. No workout to mow. Yeah, there you go. You swear you can type? I mean, you don't have to swear. Once refined chemically pure capsaicin from 1,000... Jeez. The benzene thing that I mentioned is... There's essentially no level of benzene, which is a chemical solvent that is safe. It causes blood cancer and leukemias in people. And there's essentially no level that is truly safe for human consumption. And it is in a lot of sunscreens at high levels. And you're essentially putting it in a place where it's instantly absorbed into your blood. Look up, like, banana boat class action lawsuits. And it's like every sunscreen company has been part of a class action lawsuit over benzene. Remember the picture that Patch put up the other day where he was wearing SPF 50 shirts and stuff? That's the real play. Hide from the sun, my children. It burns us. Bronze fennel had so many butterflies. Ooh, that's cool. Thistle won't stop growing. It's funny what things will grab on. I wonder if it's something to do with the soil composition or... Good thing you live in northern Sweden and are a night person. You have heavy clay. That could be part of it. UV long sleeve. Long sleeves and pants are the way to go. Yeah. Boom. I'm gonna make some money. Cash money. They'll just show up eventually if you stop using herbicides. Yeah. Use it in the fields instead and leave you with clay and bad dirt. That's gross. There's a couple invasive species of plants around here that just choke out the native stuff, unfortunately. And one of the biggest problems is bamboo, because in the 80s it became very popular to plant bamboo as natural screening from your neighbors. Don't ever plant bamboo, kids. Because once you plant bamboo, you will have bamboo forever. Forever. Although, the flip side to that is... like, if you're talking carbon-wise, bamboo is one of the best neutralizers of carbon to have planted. So, you know, it's a trade-off. But yeah, you will never get rid of bamboo. You will have that forever. Walked out back and they had bamboo. That's a good plan. It was popular to plant. Yeah, bamboo makes mint look sane. Yeah. Mint is another one. I love when people are like, oh, I planted some mint in my herb garden. I was like, oh, so you're going to have a mint garden. Bamboo is incredibly difficult to get rid of. Minecraft bamboo is not an exaggeration. No. Garden is full of multiple kinds of mint. Daffodils. Yeah, there are some very pretty plants that spread like crazy. I don't mind mint. Like, it spreads like crazy. But I mean, I don't really mind it too much. Wild spearmint is cool. Smells like a gun factory. Yeah. Is that winter fresh? Smelled amazing when they mowed it. No word of the entire neighborhood is now mint. Yeah. Sage and rosemary spread like crazy too. Yeah. Kristen, how's it going? Welcome in.
Hold on! This is my favorite.
Zara.
Her sister was a witch, right? And what was her sister? A princess. The Wicked Witch of the East, bro. You're gonna look at me and you're gonna tell me that I'm wrong? Am I wrong? My favorite. She wore a crown and she came
Down in a bubble, dog. Zara, thank you so much for the raid. How is Chained Echoes? I was lurking around this morning. I'm probably gonna start that this weekend, maybe. I don't know. Grow up, bro.
To see the baby.
It's just a baby.
Loving it? That looks like a lot of fun. I'm glad. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome everybody from Zara Stream. My name is Doug. We're playing some Stardew Valley. We're trying to 100% the game over the course of the summer while my kids are home from school. It's going. I don't know if we're going to get there, but we're going to try. We're going to try. Who knows if we'll actually get there? Who knows? Maybe. Probably not. But maybe. But probably not. We know. Well, yeah. I know you know. I know you know. But do you know that I know that you know? That's the real question. By the way, if you ever have enjoyed logic puzzles, you know, the ones that are like, Sam is taller than Chris, but shorter than Steve, and things like that. There's a new variation of Wordle called Murtle, as in murder, M-U-R-D. That is logic puzzles mixed with the board game Clue. So you have to try and figure out who the killer is, where it happened, and with what weapon. Based on the different clues they give you. It's really fun. It's Myrtle.com. There you go. It's really fun, and they actually have the guy who makes it sells a book of like the puzzles and stuff. It's great. Yeah, I played the password game, Bob. That was fantastic. If you haven't played the password game, you should also play the password game, particularly if you have ever worked in IT or for a company that has a very aggressive password change policy. You will crack up. It's very fun, very confusing, and very interesting. Yeah, so Myrtle's just like Wordle. It's one puzzle a day. There's a tutorial puzzle that you can do at the beginning called the Logic Town. The first part's too easy, but it got better. Ooh, I'll have to look at that, Mags. Felt too real. Yeah. Daily murder game, you say? Yeah. Yeah. Really interesting. Started playing Disco yesterday. Failed the game when your character had a nervous breakdown and started living under a bridge. I love Disco. Charlotte, I am planning on playing Dave the Diver. I was thinking about starting it on Friday and having it be on Fridays during the summer, but I think I'm going to enjoy it too much and only going to want to play that instead of finishing Stardew. So I think I'm going to wait until the end of summer and start Dave the Diver in September. That is currently my plan. I have it. I really want to play it. So I think I'm going to hyperfixate on it for a little bit. So I think I'm going to wait until I have time to hyperfixate on it. So we'll wait until September. That is the current plan, is to start Dave the Diver in September. Well then. So Panda, the first time I played it, the way I built my character, when I first started, you wake up in the room, I turned the light on, I failed my constitution save and died from a cumulative hangover. The light was so bright, it caused my brain to hemorrhage and I died 3 seconds into the game. It's great. I love that game. Waiting impatiently for the Switch release because you're already obsessed with it. Yeah. Do they have a timeline for the Switch release, Charlotte? Implement that immediately. Guidelines amended to no longer recommend that because of reduced password quality. Crickets. Yeah. Constant daily phishing testing. Phishing penetration testing. Sign it up. People don't answer their normal emails because they assume it's a phishing test. Keep doing the phishing tests. Alright, it's Sunday. We gotta go to the traveling merchant. Fishing penetration what now? Don't worry about it. We'll release with the next update, they said, but it will definitely be this year. Okay. Nice. That's where you're at work. Neutral spirits today. Queen of the sauce. I've reported so many real emails as suspicious because you don't care about their testing. Tortillas. Just finished a Stardew challenge run, so now it's time to start one of the games that you bought. Either Disco, Outer Wilds, or Subnautica. Those are all great games, Slive. Outer Wild, I would say probably start with Outer Wilds, because that'll be the quickest playthrough, most likely. Because Outer Wilds is like maybe 30 hours. You heard fishing penetration from the kitchen? Fishing penetration. FLCO. Finally started pushing splash screens for hardware updates because so many people weren't following the links in the email they sent out to update their hardware. Yeah. I mean, can you blame them? Can you blame them? Anytime you click on one of those phishing emails, the phishing tests, and you got to sit through hours and hours of mindless training to never do it again. So your answer is to just never interact with your email ever again. It's a good response. Why is no one following our email links? Yeah. Spearfishing. Yes, that's what I meant. Absolutely. You need jelly. Did I just sell that jelly? Go see if I can. I think I just sold some jelly. So oh, new baby duckling. Sasumo. Welcome to the party, Sasumo. Welcome to the family. Double ducks. Oh, you know what I'll do is I'll put the milk pail in here. Start it this evening? Yeah. Is Warframe the only game with a spearfishing minigame? I mean, Dave the Diver has a spearfishing in it. I don't know. I never played Warframes. I've played Warframe a little bit, but I never really got into it all that much. Fortnite did have spearfishing. Yeah, that's fair. There's everything in Warframe. Yeah, Outer Wilds is so good. It's really good. You will be completely confused for a good first couple hours. Then you start looking around and figuring out what's going on and slowly realize what's going on, and then you try to figure out why it's going on, and then it's great. It's a lot of fun. Fantastic game. You're used to confusion, so that checks out. Oh, traveling merchant, right. Warframe is designed by people who have trouble saying no. Fortnite is designed by people who can't say no. There's so much stuff in Fortnite, and it changes so often, and there's just so much going on. It's genuinely great. Fairy seed spangles, pufferfish, lobster, cocoa nut. I don't need a cocoa nut. I do need to ship one. I don't have to worry about that right now. It's not a game for a little screen? Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, and they're adding new functionality to the Twitch app too. Like way overdue, much needed functionality. There's going to be like a discovery thing where you can flip through clips of different channels, a la a TikTok feed, and then discover channels that you want to watch that way, which is great. It should have been 3 to 5 years ago, but it's great. But they're adding it to an app that barely functions as an app as it is, so I don't know how that's actually going to work. Final Fantasy XIV, of all things, had spearfishing. Did it? I should probably play Final Fantasy at some point. Why is there no forage? Ever? M on mobile can confirm it's awful. Yeah. I don't know anybody who's like, yeah, the Twitch app is pretty good. Auto-loading streams thing completely bogs down your browser while trying to browse categories. Yeah. Oh. I need to upgrade the coop. That's what I have to do. I got the cash. How much is the deluxe coop? It's a lot, right? They need a completely new app first? Yeah, that's not going to happen. 7,500. Got it. Got it. You're all terrible people. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Deluxe coupe, 200 stone, 500 wood. Oh, I don't have enough stone. How do I not have enough stone? Alright, let's go to the mines. I have a mod, I can look it up. It doesn't tell me how much it costs money-wise. Jovial, how's it going? You're not terrible people, you're awful people. It's fair. That's fair. Ooh, plum. I only read good messages. Paint. Hi, Demetrius. No one cares. That's what time is it? My daughter's gonna yell at me. I got 45 minutes still. I'm good. Read that one? No. I'd rather not. Stop being inappropriate, Paint. I know how deeply you care for me. You don't have to constantly put it into chat. A mod to make Demetrius a good person? It might be just hard-coded into the game. Don't be gross? I literally don't know how to not be. You're asking me to change who I am on a fundamental basis. No bats. No bats. No bats. No bats. Nope. Nope. No bats. I need stone. Rock and stone. Ooh, emerald. Super Skeezy, you're not the only one with us. Welcome in, by the way. He's a pretty terrible person overall. That's the consensus that we all have. Like he might have something going on. Like he's definitely on the spectrum. But the rest of his behavior is completely unacceptable. There's a mod called Tolerable Demetrius. That's when you know you're not the only one that feels that way. That's pretty hilarious. Doesn't give you carte blanche. Yeah, exactly. The first 10 to 15 levels are best for stone. Yeah, I was hoping to maybe do a little progression whilst I was grabbing some stone. Plus some gold. Behavior with his daughter? Yeah. And the way he treats Sebastian. Like, we've talked about it before, but like, the once you get 2 hearts with Maru, and you get that like, man, stay away from my daughter. Like, man, I barely know her name, and you're telling me to back off. You know how many people play Stardew for the first time, and are just interacting with people, and they get that cutscene, and they immediately go, you know what? You know what, Demetrius? I'm marrying Maru now. Almost everybody. Robin does deserve better. Robin is a treat. Still confused on how he married Robin. It kind of seems like, you know how you meet some people who are really good people and like they're really nice, they treat everyone nice, they're just fundamentally good people, and they just have terrible taste in partners? I think everybody knows somebody like that. I feel like that's Robin. Flip the wicked stepmother. Maybe. Alright. Let me get out of here. She can fix him. That's another thing. Ooh! I got the Squire's helmet. Look at me. I'm fancy. You can just see my yellow nose and eyes. Valk, thank you so much for 37 months. That is almost a year. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing well. Who goes to the store to buy fruit and brings back tomatoes? There's the old D&D statistic explanation. It works really well for that, right? Someone seeking attention. Throw that in there. Salsa is a fruit salad. Yeah. Intelligence is knowing that a tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is knowing that a tomato doesn't belong in a fruit salad. That old line. There are lots of other vegetables that are actually fruits. Yes. Ketchup is a tomato smoothie. Talk about bad luck in love. I feel like we all know people who are like that, Rachel. That's the point. They finally get away from somebody that you thought they were in a toxic relationship with, and then they immediately get into a relationship with another person, and you're like, so we learned nothing from the first time around? Charisma is being able to sell a tomato-based fruit salad. Yeah. Strength is being able to crush a tomato. Dexterity is being able to dodge a tomato. Constitution is being able to eat a bad tomato. Intelligence is knowing tomatoes are fruit. Wisdom is knowing not to put a tomato in a fruit salad. And charisma is being able to sell a tomato-based fruit salad. Yeah. Eggplants are berries. Ooh, level 5 combat. I've done Scout before. It's incredibly disappointing. By the way. Fighter's just better overall. Eggplants can be whatever they... See. This is one of the times where you need to type that out and then sit for a minute before you press enter.
Phrasing?
Don't be paint. Don't be paint. I'm gonna go ahead and just drop that into streaming talk for no reason whatsoever. Anyway. Cloudy with gusts of wind. It's sunny today, so we actually have to water our plants. Somewhat annoyed today. That alert needs to exist on every channel. Yes. It's blackberry season. Okay, awesome. We gotta get lots of blackberries. We gotta find Linus's basket. Ooh, cake. Ooh, the amaranth is done. We need our skivvy. And cranberries. Ready?
Ooh, piece
Set.
of candy.
Hang on. Okay, carry on. Love a good berry picking sound. Do, 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 do. More, please. Ooh, piece of candy. Yeah. That is basically what's going on in my brain 24 hours a day. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Hello, ducks. Hello, chicken. Accidentally creating the best ASMR. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. You go in there. I need to get the eggs. No duck egg. No duck egg today. Alright, we're gonna go order the deluxe coop. We'll hang on to like 30 of those. The amaranth, I need one for Marnie, one for the community center. The pink cake we can give to Haley. Get some bonus points with Haley. Oh, we gotta get blackberries. We gotta pick blackberries. We need a lot of blackberries. That's the other thing we gotta do. We can grab... I generally pet it at the end of the day, Scuzzy. It's easier. Unless he's right near me. And I'll pet it right before bed. Alright, we got Linus's basket. If you gave her cake, maybe she'd stop staring at your knees. Why would you want extra points with Haley? Her character arc is fantastic. Leave Haley out of this. doesn't deserve your abuse. I mean, initially she does, but she gets better. You will never change my mind. Marry Haley. Marry Haley in one of your saves. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. She grows as a person. Never. All right. Yeah, I need lots of blackberries. She's a mean girl. Initially, yes. But trust me, she gets better. She gets better. You've done her arc up to 10 hearts. She's lovely. And then her 14 heart event is fantastic. She's one of the only characters that actually has, like, character growth as you get to know her. Oops. Hi, Robin. I would like to construct buildings, please. Deluxe coupe. 20 grand. Shane has character growth. And then if you marry him, completely reverts. It's terrible. Maru likes gems. She uses them in her inventions. Hello, Demetrius. During this time of year, I divert my attentions to fungi. Anyway, have you explored the mines much? I heard you can find some useful materials in there. Sebastian grows too, yeah. Demetrius, get... Alright. We need more blackberries. And we can swing by and give Marnie this amaranth. Anyway, I will die on that hill. Haley's romance is lovely. It's the best character arc in the game. She's living off Emily until people like Tug marry her. She's got a plan, Mags. You can't fault somebody for having a plan. High quality. No, get out of here. Crop order 100 cranberries by the end of the season. Does that count what I'm shipping today? Ah, crap. I wonder if I should restart the day. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We do it, we do it, we don't, we don't. Hello, Harvey. Kill anybody lately? We sell a few over-the-counter medicines at the clinic. Feel free to stop by if you're feeling exhausted. You're not lactose intolerant? You're just not a baby cow? Hi, Emily. Good weather for a picnic, isn't it? Do you like... You do like it. You don't love it, but you do like it. I'll give it to you instead. You're welcome. He's head of the Do Drugs campaign. Harvey is Dexter. Do-do-do-do. Hi, Marnie. If you want to get on Lewis's good side, give him vegetable medley. He loves it. From Dexter's Laboratory? No, from Dexter. The serial killer. Remus Lupin? Haley's too involved with her camera to notice you. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Why would you possibly want to be on Lewis's good side? That's a great question. Other than I need to be for completionist stuff. What is the point of this game? Relaxation, I think. The point of this game is to get away from it all. To relax and imagine a life where you could live without the 9-to-5 grind. Where you lived in a small, simple town where all you had to do was tend your property and you could survive. In other words, a complete work of fiction. How old Lewis is? Old. Managing relationships is work? Yes. Yes, it is. I don't do people very well. I'm realizing, like, I've realized in particular over the last, 5 years, I don't do interpersonal relationships well at all. Clearly, there's something wrong with Wifeboat for putting up with me for this long, but I don't do people at all. I don't understand interpersonal relationships. I'm pretty sure if I was growing up now, if I was my kid's age, I would be, pulled out of class and put on the spectrum. How old is Marnie? Another great question. That's not... No paint. Nope. That is news. Hi, pup. I'm coming. Calm down. Thank you, Zunder. Doing the Lord's work there. I need those. What do we got? 27, 32, 38.
I would like to see the baby.
I have 8 wild plums, so I need 12 more wild plums. Linus's berry basket. Zunder, I dislike you sometimes. It's kind of mean. Don't be mean to Zunder. Does good work. Oh, I should be able to make life elixirs now. I mean to Zunder all the time? That's different. What's your point? I don't understand. Let's go find Linus so we can give him his basket. It's warranted and fair. Somebody pointed out, Zunder, the classic Bugs Bunny episode where he uses a saw and cuts Florida away from the rest of the United States. It's not a new issue, is the point. Is it because you are pernt? Is it? You're cordial and cold to people you don't like. I just don't understand how to act around people anymore. I realize, someone came up to me at the gym yesterday and asked me like some questions about something, and I talked to them and then left and realized like 3 hours later I was like, oh, I probably should have, like, they introduced themselves and stuff and asked me a couple questions, and I just answered their questions and then went back to working out, and then I was like, oh wait, I probably should have told them my name and not just brushed them off. Like, oh, I probably should have acted like a person. Imagine. That was a chance to make a new friend. Yeah, that ship has sailed now. I see them there all the time, though, so I'll have to, like, find some way to be like, hey, sorry that I'm completely incapable of interpersonal relationships. Acting like a person, it's a lot of effort. It's so much. None of her friends liked you? Yeah, but not to me. That's what matters. That's what matters. You don't know how to not people. Yeah. See, you need, like, people like me need somebody like you around them at all times to operate as a filter. To introduce me to people for me. Like, that's what Wifeboat does when we go out. Like, I need that interface. It's an introvert translator. They'll internalize not talking to people in public settings and become insecure and isolated. It'll be for their benefit in the long run, Jovial. Let's be honest. People are the worst. Being adopted by an extrovert? Yeah. Had to perform service extrovert duties to ensure none of them one of them got the food they wanted? Yeah. Why is he on fire? Listen, it doesn't happen in real... Well... It doesn't happen that much in real life. On a professional level, I can talk to people all day. On a personal level, I don't want to. Yeah. You have to be a massive extrovert to be in insurance sales. One more fish. One more fish. Or a sociopath. Well, a little bit of column A. A little bit of column B. I do look very approachable. Maybe my stream persona, which is much brighter and bubblier than I am in real life. But to quote every performance review I ever got in my professional career, Rachel, I am intimidating and unapproachable. You just want to be around people? That is... That's just terrible. Have you considered seeing a doctor for that, Zunder? You might have a medical condition. 7, 9. 11 more plums. Not sure how you manage being a teacher. Yeah. You like intimidating and unapproachable people, they feel safe. It's not my fault, it's genetic. Like, it's weird because, like, both of my parents are pretty outgoing. which is weird. Like, they're very social people. I'm just not. You're Tom and Alibeth's designated service extrovert. Clear and sunny all day. Somewhat mildly perturbed. Alright. Oh, hi Marnie. Ask a favor. Trying to train my goats to say hello. Cave carrots. Sure. We can do that. When I'm not taking care of animals, I like to experiment in the kitchen. Since we've become friends, I want to share some recipes with you. I hope you like this. Pale broth from Marnie. Will, how's it going? Ooh, thanks, Marnie. Mail day. Stardew Valley Square, okay. Got it. Oh, I'm sorry, Will. Hopefully, everything looks up. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Okay. 235. It's corn. Boop. I'm sorry, bud. Hopefully it looks up. I wish you the best. This too shall pass. All the usual encouragement. Come here, ducks. Why are you mad? You got no reason to be mad. You got food? I pet you every day? What's the problem? I'm doing, Will. I'm doing. Why are those in there? Did I do that? Did I not feed them? It was sunny yesterday. I don't know why they would not eat. I'll give them some more hay just in case. We need a cave carrot. Pam is thirsty. We still gotta get... Did I water these? No. Only you had some way to automatically pet them. Listen. I'm okay, Paint. We can finish up today. Thank you. Hang on to the corn. What am I waiting for fall crops? Pumpkin and yams. They should be done pretty soon, right? Pumpkin in 5 days. Yams in 2 days. Okay. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Planning to do in winter? A lot of mining, a lot of fishing. Yes. 46. So I need 4 more blackberries. And then we need wild plums. Let's go foraging. Winter's a good time to, like, get tools upgraded and stuff, so. Remixed, Otter. Remixed. We got some pretty difficult remixes, so. We'll see if we get there. I'd love to be able to finish it in year 1. That's not really a requirement for this run. More so 100% is what I'm aiming for. But getting it all done in year 1 makes everything a bit easier. So then you can start focusing on getting the kitchen done, getting things cooked that you need to, planting crops specific to stuff that you have to cook and all that. So, alright, that should be enough blackberries. I need wild plums. Otherwise, we're going to have to wait for spring and salmonberry season again. Which, we need salmonberries for the Children's Museum because we haven't gotten a doll yet. So, that's also an issue. I can plant fall seeds. Yeah, that's fair. Fari, how's it going? That is accurate. Boom, 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 boom. Booked your whole calf and shin tattoo. Nice. Very nice. That's exciting. Hi, 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 hi. Do, do, do. Shout if you see a wild plum and I miss one. Love Pam's false sweatsuit. Everyone wears Pam's sweatsuit. That needs to be a mod. She knew she was safe when she heard Stardew music coming from the van. That's great. If you want my sister to dislike you, give her sashimi. She hates it with a passion. What? Is that a request? I worry about you, Haley. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Just making sure you don't dump her for Emily again. It happened one time. Alright? One time. Do-do-do. Come on. No wild plums. I mean, I have the whole season, but I'd like to get it done soon. I should be able to before the season's out. Yeah, that's enough. Blackberries. It's 50, right? 50, yeah. Okay. We got 50 on hand. Let's go turn this in. They're most likely to spawn in the bus stop area. Okay. I hadn't checked there yet. Da-da-da-da-da. Hi, Abigail. Dad's really stressed about the store lately. Mm-hmm. 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 Have you considered the fact that your dad is a hole? Ba-ba-ba. Check that the earliest possible to 100% is winter year 2 because of a TV recipe. He decided to go ahead and try it as a challenge, and he somehow did it. Nice. Yeah, because you have to wait for the Queen of the Sauce episodes to get the recipes, right? Okay, there's that one. Yeah, let's do this. Sure. Why not? Still got 9 grand. Still don't think it's not really possible to do it. I mean, that's wild because then you also have to do like all the island stuff. And to get it done in that amount of time is pretty... That's nutty. That would make me like jittery. I wouldn't enjoy my time. Like even just trying to get the year 1 community center done makes me like nervous. It's not like I have an anxiety disorder or anything. Yeah. That's why, like, people have asked if I'm gonna, like, speedrun Stardew. No. Absolutely not. No thanks. Let's take something that's incredibly relaxing and turn it into nightmare fuel. Sure. That sounds like a good time. What are you going to sell for? 300? I'll hang on to it. Wait, what is this? Oh, right. You can make it. Right. I'll hang on to the fertilizer. Ruined joints, any percentage. You're not wrong, Wenner. You're not wrong. Good to see you, buddy. I hope you're doing well. Why are you still lit up? Why are you still lit up? That's done. Is it lit up because of that bundle still? Also, I need wine. I need to make a bottle of wine. Or buy a bottle of wine. I'll hang on to those. Speedrunning is not calming for you? Yeah, no. Speedrunning stresses me out. Big time. Like, I thought about speedrunning, trying to 100% speedrun Witcher 3. Which the record is something like 300 hours. Or, no, more, like 500 hours or something. No one does it because it takes so long. 6 o'clock. Found out this game was on a timer? Sunrise? So, like, the days are on a timer, but one of the best things about Stardew is that there are really no fail conditions. All of the quests that you get are just kind of guidance for things that you should look to do at some point. But you can ignore them for years and never deal with it. Like, even the starting quests, like, you'll complete them incidentally as you get to know the game. But there are really no fail conditions in the game, which is great. At what point is it no longer a speedrun? Yeah. I thought he was pretty cool till he told me he speedruns EVE Online. Thought you had, like, so many years? No. No. Wifeboat's on year 9 on her farm, I think. And she's still working on the 1.5 island stuff. Yeah, the grandpa altar isn't on a timer. You can get it done at the end of year 2, but you don't have to. Trev, your playthrough is on year 112. Yeah, there is... Even if you, like... If you get farm animals, you ignore them completely. All you get is the little, like, angry chat bubble above their head when you interact with them again. They won't give you any produce or anything, but they're never going to, like, die or run away or anything like that. They'll just get unhappy, but it's easy to fix. You can ignore your crops. Like, if you don't water your crops, they won't grow. Like, if you forget to water your crops one day, that means they just grow one day later. It's not really, like... There's stuff that's on a timer, but even if you fail to keep up with it, It's not like a fail condition for the game. You can just do it again later. Once you kind of click through that, once that realization hits that there's not really anything that you have to do, you can just pick one aspect of the game and focus on that. Like, I always focus on, like, fishing and making some money, and then, you know, eventually I'll start doing some farming and all this stuff. Just don't close the barn and coop door and leave them outside during the night. Yeah. Just always leave the coop and barn doors open. There's not really any reason to close it. It does not auto-trigger Otter until you interact with it. Like, Wifeboat didn't know it was a thing until, like, year 5, when I was like, oh, have you gotten your shrine thing? Your little iridium statue? She's like, what are you talking about? So then, it was like year 5 or year 6, she went over and interacted with it and got the iridium cat. Alright, we'll throw this stuff in the recycler. Haven't been getting any news. Oh, I take that back. I was about to say, I haven't really gotten any newspaper. That's why I was farming for trash, is because I want a newspaper for the chance that it turns into cloth. By the way, anyone got the Stardew board game? Yeah, I got it. The initial Kickstarter fulfillment. Still haven't been able to play it because they didn't ship me some pieces. And when I filled out the form to get the pieces replaced, they never sent them. Still waiting. It's been 3 years. It's fine. It's fine. It's a reprint. There's a second printing now. Like, it's more widely available. So you shouldn't have that issue. But, mine isn't playable because it's missing pieces. The fishing bag, like, maybe time to send a reminder. I don't even have the email. I'll have to dig for it, but I always forget about it. Alright. I do have to wrap up a little early today. Unfortunately, I gotta take my daughter to summer math camp. So much fun. So much fun. So I will be back on Friday. So we're going to pick up with Stardew on Friday. I was debating about starting Dave the Diver on Friday. I'm going to wait until September to start Dave so that I can hyperfixate on it. Otherwise, I'll completely derail my entire summer. So we'll be back on Friday with some more Stardew. And we'll keep going with Stardew throughout the summer. So I hope you all have a fantastic Wednesday. I hope you have an even better Thursday. I'll see you bright and early around 8:30 a.m. Eastern time on Friday morning for more Stardew. So until then, as always, as ever, remember, be good to each other. Bye, everybody.